Good old JR.
Get ready to get your minds blown, everybody. From Skype, it's Jay Van Diesel and Jimmy Reardon here. Apizzle 90 filming. This is the
What's
PW Rewind. It's great to have you guys here.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 4?
5, I believe.
5 of the Pro Wrestling Rewind. I am Apizzle 90 along with Jay Van Diesel and Jimmy R. A lot of stuff to cover this week. For the record, yes, I am wearing a Tiger Woods hat. A lot of stuff to cover this week. What do we want to start with? What should we start
we
with?
have a dead asshole in the U.S.
Yeah, that's true. Osama bin Laden has died.
11, I believe the official time of the announcement was 11:05 p.m.
By President Obama.
No, by Fox. He didn't come on until around maybe like close to damn midnight.
And I actually saw that. I actually turned on CBS and saw that.
I did too.
He is like coming out like all casual. And he's like a long time to explain like that.
Hey,
like.
You notice in his speech, like he uses a lot of I's, like I did this, I did that. It wasn't all him. I mean, the troops are the main reason why.
The American soldiers.
Exactly, the American soldiers are the main reason why.
Damn right.
They set like what on fire? They set them on fire and then like your
Firefighters were happy.
and then a firefighter what happened? They shot him in the head 2 times. They shot him in the head 2 times. That was the exclamation point right there for him.
Yeah, things went boom pretty much.
Curb stomp, boom.
Yep. Let's start with the draft. The draft happened
With
this
the
past
draft
week.
last week on Monday Night Raw.
Oh yeah.
Started
How funny
out.
was it?
What?
How funny was that?
John Cena got drafted to Smackdown.
Don't stop. Hold on. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yes.
We'll get to that. We started out with a over-the-top rope battle royal
For the
with
first pick?
for the first pick of the draft. The winner was Team SmackDown. Big Show and Kofi Kingston were the final 2 people. And thanks, Jimmy, but John Cena was drafted to SmackDown. Now this part, I was like flipping out. I was like, yes, he's going back home. Finally, Sci-Fi gets a superstar. Edge is gone. Now we got Cena.
That's what I thought.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
But we'll get to that. I'm still kind of pissed off about that. Anyway, and then R-Truth comes out and does this amazing heel turn promo. Did you see that?
Well, I missed that.
That was hilarious.
I heard it was epic.
It was hilarious. I mean, he's like mocking little kids, like, "Yeah, boys, what's up?" It was awesome. And then we got another vignette for Karma, Awesome Kong.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I'll explain what happened at
Stay tuned for that.
last night. Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. And then Eve Torres against Layla.
saw that match.
You did see that one?
I saw it.
All right, Eve Torres won that one. And the draft pick for Raw was Rey Mysterio.
That was actually a really good pick. I think Rey Mysterio would be doing perfectly fine on Raw. He's been on SmackDown for so long. It's time for him to break out on the red team.
Team Red, that's right. And then the next match was Kofi Kingston against Sheamus. And Kofi Kingston won with 2, not 1, but 2 Trouble in Paradises.
That was incredible. That was epic.
It was. It was unbelievable. And SmackDown got the draft pick. And believe it or not, the draft pick was the Viper, Randy Orton. RKO. SmackDown at this point is winning.
My guy.
SmackDown at this point
That
is
was
winning.
Epic.
Epic winning.
Orton on SmackDown's been on Raw for like 5.
Oh, yeah.
5 years he's been on Raw. So it's time for him to actually see what he can do in the blue.
Absolutely.
I like what he said in the beginning of SmackDown. We'll get into that we'll get into that. So stay tuned, guys at home.
We'll get into that. Yeah. Next match was Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler for another draft pick, and surprisingly, Dolph Ziggler looked like a jobber. Did you realize that? With his hair and his whole little look, and he looked like a jobber. People, it's true.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with that guy.
I think it's personally, I think it's Vicky Guerrero. But she wasn't on there, so.
Yeah, good point.
And then Randy Orton won that match. Randy Orton won that match, and then easily won that match because he was a jobber. And let's see, CM Punk came out, and go to commercial. The draft picks are announced after the commercial break. Those were Mark Henry and Sin Cara. Believe it or not.
Yeah, let me explain something. Sin Cara, newest recruit to WWE, biggest airborne person that the WWE has to date, and he's making an impact finally on Raw. Ever since day one, he made an impact on Raw. Now all of a sudden he just got drafted over to SmackDown. This right here is what me and Alex said about nobody is safe.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody is safe.
Well, I thought that Sin Cara was... I thought he was a free agent. Like, he was appearing on both Raw and SmackDown, so he went from free agency and he got drafted to SmackDown. So, yeah.
Was he a free agent?
Well, he was on both shows, so I guess. He wasn't, assigned at brand. Anyway, the next match was Wade Barrett versus Rey Mysterio for 2 draft picks. And Rey Mysterio won that one. And the...
Points for me, lost.
Yeah, that's right. And the draft picks for Raw were The Big Show and Alberto Del Taco. Whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, this is the worst thing that WWE could have had happen.
What?
Alberto Del Rio getting drafted to Raw.
How is that a bad thing?
Because I tell you right now, Raw's bad enough because you have the jackass Michael Cole, on Raw.
True.
Granted, yeah, he's also on SmackDown. But dear God, I thought hearing Alberto Del Rio once was bad enough. I know that hearing Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer was bad once enough.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. It's insane. And then finally, the main event, a 6-man tag team match between The Miz, Alberto Del Rio, and CM Punk against Mark Henry, Christian, and John Cena. Did you by chance see this one?
Yes, I did.
I saw that one too.
An amazing turn.
Yeah, Mark Henry turned heel.
Yeah.
Mark Henry turned heel and pretty much leveled Christian and John Cena. And that left...
Yeah, I love...
That left The Miz to pretty much get the pinfall on Cena. Miz, Alberto, and CM Punk win that. Raw gets the draft pick. Here we go. The final pick of the night, John Cena.
Oh, here we go.
Gets drafted back to Raw.
John Cena returns to Raw.
That was bullcrap,
It
man.
was for 2 drafts that long.
It was only for 1.
That was bullcrap. I'm so mad about that.
The draft was weird.
I hate
The draft was weird, but anything could happen in the draft, and anything can happen in the WWE.
I know, but 2 draft picks in the same night? From Raw to SmackDown back to Raw? That makes no sense. To me, at least.
Why are they gonna make him go like years on Raw? He's been on Raw for how many years?
About 6.
5?
6.
Like 5 years he's been on Raw.
Exactly.
Is it time for a change? Go to SmackDown.
I gotta agree.
See,
it's time for a change, but
come on.
yeah.
Come
See,
on,
if I were booking it, I would have the Undertaker get drafted last. But that's just me.
Oh shit.
But that's just me.
Oh shit. That's pretty good.
That's just me, though. Sadly, that didn't happen. And that will do it for the Raw draft. That does it for the Raw draft. We didn't see Impact. Nothing special happened, I'm told. Being told.
Yeah, I was told as well.
Now,
it just sucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Do we want to cover SmackDown right now?
How much time do we have?
Let's check and let's see. We have 11 minutes.
We should cut it here for part 1.
Cut it here for part 1. We'll see you in part numero dos.